Hi, my name is Javs, also known as Javatronia. I'm a licensed hairstylist, freelance photographer and videographer, as well a glamour boudoir model and blogger. Recently, I was introduced to the world of toy collecting, and here I will share with you my journey and exploration into the world of action figures, not only as a collector and consumer, as well a passionate fan. Hi guys, it's Jazz with Javatronia Reviews and Just Try Media. Today I get to present to you Transformers Generations Voyager class, Whirl. He is a reckless fighter out of his mind. He goes in fighting like a wild animal. They always wonder if he's ever going to make it out, and he always does. His enemies are fleeing at the sight of him. He's also a part of the Elite Wreckers group, and he's also a triple changer. So he has 3 modes I get to show you today. Pretty impressive. Now for a quick comparison, I do have Transformers Prime Shadow Strike Bumblebee. So you can see here that just the body of the helicopter is the same size as Bumblebee. Very impressive. As far as some detail about him, he does have 4 weapons. They all have options to clip on various points in each mode. Rotors spin nice and free, and his cockpit opens just for an added nice touch. Great detail on the body and in the cockpit, which you'll get a closer look during transformation.
Whirl's transformation is not unlike his character or demeanor. Smooth and sleek movements, satisfying to the seasoned collector, but not overly complicated as to confuse newcomers. Straightforward and unhindered by complicated twists or turns, transformation can be quick and easy. Take note of his Macross-esque Gearwalk mode, better known as Haloped mode. Harkens back to any Robotech fans' childhood nostalgia, while retaining some of what makes Whirl unique and interesting.
Alright, now here is his second transformation, the Haloped or Gearwalk mode. And he's still able to keep all of his weapons in the same spots, or you can change it up however you'd like. Again, there are 4 to 6 places that you can clip on or peg into. I really enjoy this mode because for me, it kind of brings back that Macross, Valkyrie nostalgia, and I really like it. So for me, I enjoy it. I would definitely have him in this mode displayed, as well as helicopter and robot. A couple things to think about as you're transforming him and having him in this mode. Being sure that his legs are slid back. It helps keep him balanced. If it was too far forward, he would be really heavy and not be able to balance. Also, transforming his legs here in the knees. This long piece can be a little fragile. You might stress it if you're not getting it back. It's a little stiff, so pushing it back to get it into that bent position, just being sure that you're keeping the movement flush with the way that it should go. If you tend to move it one way or the other or tilt it, you might stress that piece a little bit and eventually it might break, so just being careful with it. Now the way that I have him transformed, I don't have his arms extended, but I will show you that before we move on to robot mode. But articulation would be his hips and his knees. That's all that moves in this mode. So it swings back and forth, full range, bend in and out, thigh swivel, and there is a little bit of knee bending, and there is no articulation in the ankle or toe. And again, rotor does move. Here, I'll show you his arm extension. It's going to remove these weapons. And remember, you can place them on as soon as his arms are extended. I just prefer this mode a little bit better. I feel like he's a lot more put together, there's more balance, and he looks more aggressive. With his arms out, he might feel a little bit more gangly, too long, just a lot to deal with. But what's nice is you get to choose what you like. Nobody gets to tell you the right way or the wrong way. So here are the arms. They're a little loose in the ball joint that is on the body, so it doesn't hold up quite as well. That might be another reason why I do like it, because then you're not losing any posability. So he does have pincers, so he doesn't have a humanoid hand. These pincers extend out and fold in. So you can bring them out, or you can put the null ray on the end. It does fit onto the end of here. So you can add more of his weapons. On the underside of his forearm, there are places to clip them onto. But that's kind of why I like it folded up, because it does give a little bit more, many places to clip it onto or peg it into.
With a few additional folds and slides, Whirl's silhouette takes shape and reveals his signature and unique look with his claw hands and Cyclops optic sensor. Transforming to and from his various modes is both fun and intriguing, with a moderately high enjoyment factor, all at the same time.
Alright, now we have Whirl in third and final mode, his robot mode. And doesn't he look great? He is lean, mean, killing machine. He has so many places in all modes to attach his weapons, which is really great, so it gives you just the great option of what you want to do and how to pose them. I think the biggest complaint that we get with him is his chicken legs. A lot of people aren't fond of how the double joint in his knee works, but I really don't mind it. I don't think it's horrible. I think it helps set up his character and the way he looks. Might not be G1 style, but oh well. I do enjoy it, and I think he's a great addition to my collection. A couple finer points I would like to point out to you, just to add some great posability or looks for him in robot mode. The antenna here, when you first transform him, it's a little bit more forward, but it closes off his light piping. So bringing that back up definitely opens up his eyes and makes him feel more alive. You can get that light shining through it, really sets it off. Also, his neck does come up from the body a bit, so there's a couple centimeters. Here it is down, and then here it is up. So you can bring it up, and it definitely adds some height to him. I really love that, so you can play with it as well, what you like. Shoulders can be extended up or down. There's two ball joints, one in the body and one in the arm. I'll show you articulation in a moment, but it does give you a little bit more range of motion of where you would like to have his shoulders for posability. So for his head, we do get some rotation side to side, up and down, and tilting side to side as well. Shoulders are double jointed, so you get movement in the body by going up and down. You can rotate the whole arm forward and back, and you can also swivel forward and back and get a full rotation there. Off of the ball joint in the arm, you can also get rotation swinging in and out. Again, it's all connected, so I think the rotation forward and back, you can get a lot of movement there just from the double joint. Elbow rotation and also elbow bend. The tab for his pincers on the side, and it does move together, so it's all connected. You can extend that out, or you can fold that back in. It's up to you, but his null ray does attach to the end of his arm here. Pincer does need to be folded in for that. There is no waist movement on him, but he does have a great hip movement, so it does swing forward and back and in and out. Has upper thigh rotation, and he does get a bit of a knee bend. And again, there is no articulation in his toe or ankles. Alright, and now for size comparison. I do have his Wrecker Buddy Springer on hand. So you can see they're both about the same height, Voyager class. You can see Whirl is a little slimmer figure, but I do like that. They're not the same, which is great because they both do transform into helicopters. So it does give a great difference in different figures. So you're not feeling like it's just a redeco. They're completely different figures, and I love that. And we have Wheeljack. So you can see he's quite a bit taller than deluxe size, which is great. My concluding thoughts would be it is absolutely a key figure to have in the collection. I really do love his look in all modes. Very sleek and slender, but also very aggressive, and he looks tough with all of his weaponry. I also really enjoy that it does hold the G1 feel. It isn't completely redone into IDW. It does hold that nostalgia, that feeling of G1 Whirl. His price point isn't bad. You do get 3 transformation modes, which is great because usually you just get the 2. Great posability, at least in most of the modes. I think in robot mode it is kind of a bummer that he doesn't get any articulation in the ankle, so you can't get any really low poses, but you know, that's okay. I can deal with that. You know, all the other ones I can get. If he just needs to stand tall, then I can deal with that. He looks great. I would not think that his price point is not worth it. I really think he's a great figure, and I would definitely suggest to add him. Thank you for watching my review on Transformers Generations Whirl. I appreciate your reviews. Please leave any comments or questions that you have below, and I will get to them as soon as I can. And don't forget, enjoy your toys because they can always be taken away. Good night!